Hello, I'm Matt Kenchington. I'm the director of Headshots Season 2.
Hi, I'm Mike Barron. I play Mike Barron.
I'm Todd McCullough. I'm the writer, and I play man number 2.
This is
Double Agents.
Double Agents opening scene. We had to reshoot this one for a few reasons. Mainly because
There were a lot of complaints that it's like...
I think Todd was causing blindness in people. His first shot was blinding. Well, first the DP.
There was some of that. I think originally what it was is they're like, is it going to work for the season if Todd looks better than Mike? And there was a lot of talk about like that, like, oh, Todd looks better, Mike looks like shit, and stuff like that. And they're like, let's... So I had to kind of scale it back a bit, you know.
makes sense.
It was really a problem.
I mean, we spent about $5,000 on visual effects to make me not look handsome in that scene.
I like this scene. It was fun to... There's a lot of improv, this line especially right here. There's
Yeah, we came up with that on the day, right?
Yeah.
Porkies.
I find that I'm really able to come up with a lot more things and be a lot more creative when I'm in khakis. So that helps.
This is Vivi Nguyen.
Oh, man.
She was excellent. Just showed up on the day and just sort of went with it.
Just rocked it.
Yeah, it's one of those... I mean, there were like her and also Sean, of course, coming up that it was like,
Here we
oh
go.
my God.
Oh, this scene.
This
Oh
is,
boy.
something I'll be living with for the rest of my life.
I remember just rehearsing this over and over and over until they got it in front of all these extras who had never met us or knew what they were doing.
I remember the first time we did it, and you'll see the extra that's sitting next to me in the chair in the beginning, and I sat down to, we'll do another take of it, and just the look of confused horror on this extra's face, like...
I was I didn't allow myself to watch any of those because I knew I would like laugh and ruin it. So I was in the next room and just listening to it, and also watching the looks on people's faces was Sean Lockie.
Sean Lockie, she was excellent.
Great.
She was so awesome.
It was one of those things where we same thing with Vivi kind of. I think we all felt a little bit guilty that it's like we want to have more for them, but there's just not.
Not enough time in the episode.
I mean, we need to get to the meat of it, which was me.
Right here we got Brian Slayton, great actor.
I don't think there was any real, I think when that character and stuff came up. Well, to give a little, I guess, backstory, we knew he was going to be in this season, but there was originally a whole other character and arc planned out for him. That got scrapped because it was just too complicated stuff. But there was a whole season-long arc planned where Brian Slayton was going to be a homeless man that Mike picks up on the street, cleans up, and gets him to pose as Todd's agent.
Yes.
And then he's like living in the garage. And then over the course of the season, he was gradually going to become an actual agent.
He became like a really successful agent, and I think actually bought the house
Yeah.
and kicked us out.
It was
the art.
It was
which
really.
I still think is really funny.
And he was just going to be in the background of scenes, like taking a shower with the hose outside and stuff,
Yeah.
sneaking food. And it was like a really funny idea, but I think it was like working it in was just going to make episodes even longer than they are.
Yeah.
It was just too involved.
It was a lot.
Exposition.
Right here is Justin Dre playing Todd's agent.
He was awesome.
He was quite amazing. He came in for a read and he just blew us away.
Yeah, that was
And
a pretty
there
easy
was no,
pick.
yeah, we didn't have to do many, actually any other auditions at all for this part just because he was so good. And he showed up on the day, asked a few questions, just blew us away. So that was fun, and he was pretty intense.
Yeah, I think at a certain point we actually had to convince him not to shoot himself.
Yeah, he was really. He's
Oh,
like,
man,
I brought my own gun. Let me show you what I can do.
Bullets in there.
Yeah, no.
Here we go.
Couple mad dogs getting at each other here.
I gotta tell you guys, having Brian Slayton acting that pissed off at you is terrifying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I like the choice he made in this because it was completely opposite of what I had thought it was going to be, and then he just made this choice to sort of make fun of Mike versus like try and get out of the whole situation, and it was really interesting. And that punch there was supposed to. We had a visual effect of some blood splattering, but we never got it in there, so whatever.
Yeah, it was probably. I don't think it's
too
needed.
much. I mean, it's so quick.
Maybe a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice, but
There we go.
It was good. I look good here. I think It might have been my choice. I think to also wear a white shirt and then to shoot against a white wall and have my white face, which worked out well for this scene.
Speaking of white walls, though, I think we need to give a shout out. This location was pretty.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the fact that we were just able to stroll into this joint on a Saturday,
midday.
I mean, very cool.
I don't think we're allowed to say the name of it though.
No,
however,
we're not.
which
But you know who you are.
Yeah,
thank you.
Definitely not until the lawsuit's over.
I always love these kind of push-ins on these.
Oh yes,
Boner
yes.
Yeah.
That is
my actual boner. Just for the records.
I get more excited.
That's
I mean, I get more excited about doing that kind of little like 2-second shit, like the Boner Squad like clip of what the movie is going to be like.
Yeah.
I was more excited about that than any of like my actual scenes.
Yeah.
Like, we got to shoot that Boner Squad thing, man. We could,
Yeah. That's the fun stuff, though. Is the little bits. The little details.
Yeah. Because I think there's always kind of been discussion of like Mike's been in these sort of like kind of crappy movies and stuff, and it was like we get a chance to. There's been a lot of talk about the
Just get a
title.
peek inside one.
Sneak
Yeah.
peek.
Just for a second.
What? Yeah. What?
You
Shout
might
out-
experience some
I gotta
serious
throw a
B- grade career, Mike.
shout out to Paul Fresky there for coming up with a great little piece of music for that whole section. It's pretty awesome, exactly what we wanted. We had this like weird like Angels and Airwaves song in there before, and he like did a good version of it.
Also, give shout out to Ariel Shepard for helping us with the
Yeah.
makeup effect there.
Our spatter technician.
All right, and then I think this is kind of a big moment.
Yeah, we're really setting up.
Where
This is another reason why we kind of cut the homeless thing, is because we knew there was going to be this sort of overarching story, and we thought maybe that was enough. But yeah,
we found it.
There you
let
go.
the madness begin.
That's-
Whoa!
That talking wig.
Changed my life.
Yeah, changed all our lives actually. There we
It's
go.
on his neck. It's
Creep out.
terrifying. Here's kind of a thriller aspect of this season.
Mm.
All right.
Thanks for
Thank you
watching.
for watching.